just clear this off a little bit. How's everybody doing today? I'm sorry if this seems a little choppy. I'm using my old phone and it's running off of Wi-Fi, and I'm using my laptop as well. Okay, here we go. Hello, F11. And of course, somebody just showed up for her live stream tax. Hang on a second, pop out chat. Okay, give me a second here. Everything's a little bit clunkier these days. Okay, just a second, Gracie. Just a second. We have to pay the live stream tax. Cheese and crackers. What's going on, Dismadoo? You my baby? Did you look after mommy all night, all night? Yes. And then you had turkey noodle soup for breakfast. And then kibble. Oh, you're such a spoiled baby girl. Oh, yes. All right. This is what we know what you're really here for. Now you look right over here and say hi to Linda Bob. There she goes. There. Hi, Linda. There. And you just had a drink and you got my cleavage my shirt all wet. You just come here to wipe your face on my shirt? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You only get one more, because you only get 3 of these a day. Do I get a kiss? Do I get a kiss for that? Mwah! All right, where you go. Oh, God, look. I'll tell you, some days. All right, now let's turn the chat off here. How's everybody doing today? So, good news so far. Stefan has gone to Howie's shop and picked up my computer. Prayers are welcome. I know it's a silly thing to pray for, but this is my livelihood. Prayers that he can actually fix my computer. If he can fix my computer and leave all the stuff on it, I'll kiss his feet. I will. But they'll be getting a shout out. But they'll get a shout out. Wet shirt. So, also, the check, remember me last week, at the beginning of last week, a payment came out that shouldn't have come out because I'd already paid the loan off. Well, it's taken a little over a week, but the check arrived at Howie's work and he's going to be putting it in the bank. Yay! I have my last canner load of poultry and broth. Oh, it's delicious stuff. It's treatment this week. Okay, sweetheart. Well, don't overdo it, okay? Just, give yourself lots of time and lots of, you know what I mean? Give yourself lots of time and space so that you're not rushing and pushing yourself too far forward, right? Fingers crossed that my computer is repairable, because we didn't get the blue screen of death, right? So I'm actually streaming with my old phone because now I'm waiting to hear, right? If he takes it home, if he takes it home, and now that the check is back, how he can, put it in the bank, take his money out that he put in to cover how he put money in to cover the bills until this check came back. And if he needs to, he will use that money to pay for the computer, and then I'll just pay him back on payday. Everything seems to be coming along. Joe, do be in a hurry to get back there. Hi, Hi, Rebecca. I canned up the turkey you sent me this week. What's today, Tuesday? I tell you, I'm all discombobulated because my entire routine's been thrown off. My entire routine has been thrown off. But here's hoping that, it's all going to work out in the wash. One way or another. If I have to get a new computer, I have to get a new computer, but we'll wait and see. Okay? I'm eventually going to need one, but he said, why do you need 32 gigabytes of RAM? I said, well, because obviously 16 is not enough. He said that could have nothing to do with why your computer's running this way. Like, he talked to me for about 20 minutes. He told me, asked me, tell me exactly what happens when you try and open your computer. And I told him, and he goes, okay. And I said, so, I just need my files off it and downloaded to either an older refurbished computer that you have or a hard drive or something. He said, what makes you think I'm not going to be able to save your computer? And I went, I don't know. I said, if you can, I'll kiss your feet. So, hey, let me say hi to everybody now that I've given everybody time to get in. Alicia J, Brenda Hoffer, Debbie Crouch, Dreama, Craven. Is that Dreama closer? Becky, Jim Ward, Joe Mama, Karen Lester, Lacey Black, Linda Bopp, Michelle Jones, Patricia Carson, Rebecca Robinson, Rosie Slade, and Sally Ellis. Did I get you all? No, I didn't. Shelley Duke. Is it Duke or Dueck? Shelley O'Donnell and Tigger Bouncin. Let's go back to the live chat. So I got 14 pints. No, I got 7 pints of turkey and 7.5 pints of chicken. And I've gotten 14 quarts of broth with a bit of meat in the bottom, really rich broth. And I've got 4 more in the canner. Now, here's something I don't often talk about, but it needs to be said because it's something I've neglected to say all these years during canning. Always make sure your canner has at least 4 full jars in it when you're canning. Don't put a jar in your canner, right? And then vent it for 10 minutes and all that stuff, because you got to have space displacement for the steam. It would take a lot longer to vent the canner if you only have 1 jar in it. So if you only have 3 jars going into the canner, like 3 quarts, put a quart of water in there and put a lid on it just to make the space in the canner better. I'm sorry, there's some things for all these years I've never even mentioned that, and I should have. Oh, Lynn R., thank you. Hi, Helen Burke. How's it going? I hope it's fixable too, Joe. I hope it's fixable too. So once these jars of broth are in the pantry, I'm going to have a canning poultry video, like cutting it up and canning it. Because I didn't make just chicken and poultry broth. I made I made poultry and vegetable broth using all those vegetables from the canner. So that's going to be a video as well. So there's 2 videos coming up. I hope it's good news. I live forever in positive hope that things are going to be, today's going to be a better day, right? The picture on my thumbnail is my daddy. That was taken when I was 2021, not 2021 the year, when I was 20 or 21 years old. That is my daddy. So everyone says, oh, you look like your mom. I think pretty sure I got a bit of my dad in there. I got a nose somewhere in between my mom's little pert little thing and my dad's big, Carl Malden schnoz. Yeah, I never even thought to ever talk about the minimum load. Yes, you need to always have 4 quarts in the canner, or I think it's 6 pints. 4 quarts or 6 pints or something like that. Hey, Tracy Dawn. Bev, if it's not fixable, if you get your files back, even if you get your files back, it's a win. Yes, absolutely, it's a win. As long as it's not too expensive. And no, I'm not asking anybody to tip me. Please don't do that. Do you know what? For those of you who are with me on Facebook, do you remember me putting a post out saying, oh no, it's worse than I thought? That YouTube takes 45% of my income? I just got that back from, like, I just reposted it today through Gab on Facebook. I just got told by Facebook that that was against their community guidelines. Me telling you how YouTube takes 45% of my income is against Facebook community guidelines. And yet it's been up all this time on Gab, so I just shared it from Gab. I know, my daddy. I am a good cross between my mother and my father. Everyone says I look like my mom, and my dad, most of all, said I look the most like my mom, and I probably do. But, you know, as I was daddy's girl, you know. I can't ground beef. I just canned ground beef, and I only had 3 in the canner last night. I never knew about that. It should be fine. It should be fine. I always put extra water in anyway, but you may want to. It's not going to hurt it to recan it. So you may want to just put those jars back in with a jar of lidded jar of water and reprocess them. I know. Well, I know, Linda. That's because they both made me. Right? Isn't that wild? Hey, Abby Iggy. So I'm quite happy with how things are going. So I just wanted to. Oh, and here's something else, guys. Today is the last day. Okay, let me go over to my mail and give you guys the emails. Okay, today is the last day to get your address in for the it's up until midnight tonight is the last day to get your email in for the Seeds of Hope Exchange. Here we go. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, here we go. This is for the USA. There is the email address for the American people to send me and put in the subject line Seeds of Hope Exchange. Okay? Give me your name, your YouTube name if it's different, and your full mailing address. And I need your name, guys. I can't just have JD or something on there in case it has to come back. I have to know the details in case I have to get in touch with you. And the Canadian is so if you want to be in the Seeds of Hope Exchange, please, those are your addresses. USACX23@gmail.com and bevvolfe@gmail.com for Canadians, okay? So please, don't come to me tomorrow wanting to get in, because tomorrow is when I start sorting through everything, right? Tomorrow is when I start sorting through everything. What if he can fix my computer and get it back to Howie tonight? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? Hey, Frida. I'm sorry it's buffering, folks. The email addresses above are for the Seeds of Hope Exchange. You need to be entered before midnight. So the USA seeds is for okay. There, I've got it all written down. It's good now. Well, I'm not going to be here for long. I just wanted to remind everybody that today is the day for the Seeds of Hope greeting card exchange. It's the last day to get your names and your addresses in so that I can start making my list. Okay. So I got to get back to my canning and I got to get my dishwasher running and then I got to start editing. So I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know what's going on. That my computer is hopefully on the road to recovery. And I will keep you posted. But I have to get back to work if you guys are going to have a video tomorrow. All right. Don't forget, midnight tonight. Today is November 14th, 2023. Midnight tonight is the deadline for you to enter the Seeds of Hope greeting card exchange. All right. The addresses are in the chat, and I will put them in the description box below this video as soon as I get going. Okay? I got to get back to work. I just want to let you know. I wanted to keep you guys updated because I know you've been right with me while I've had one trouble after another. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And I'll keep you posted. All right? Yes, not 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Don't ever forget that.